You can win on paper and still feel lost in person. I know what that feels like. I built and sold 4 companies, and from the outside looking in, I had achieved success, financial freedom, recognition. But here's what no one tells you. When the applause dies and the title goes away, you're left with a question. And here it is. Who am I? And if you've asked yourself that question, it's because you've experienced a major success or maybe a major loss. Somehow you've had a major change. Here's the good news. You're not alone. After my company was acquired, my first year was so much fun. There were accolades, there were interviews. I was on magazine covers. I was invited to be on board. See, I was still in motion because I was still CEO. But when I eventually stepped down to write my book, I was very purpose-driven. Something unexpected happened. Suddenly, I didn't know how to introduce myself. I went to networking events and I would fumble with who I was and what I did. Everything was like, I am the former CEO, or I used to do this. It was like everything pointed backwards. And deep down, I felt like I'd lost my relevance. I literally felt like my identity had an expiration date. I've since learned I wasn't alone in this. I've now mentored dozens of leaders who have had big wins, some big losses or hard losses, or they've made a big life pivot. And most of them will tell you the same thing. I don't know how to introduce myself anymore. I'm not sure who I am anymore. I don't know how to, at minimum, talk about myself anymore. Let me give you 3 points that'll help you. 1, your identity isn't fixed. You were created to change. That means you should outgrow roles and titles and businesses. You should even outgrow your dreams that once served you. See, identity is not what you were, it's who you are becoming. And when you redefine yourself based on purpose, not the past, you unlock a future that is beyond your imagination. Next, relevance is not behind you. See, if your relevance is attached to your last achievement, it's gonna fade. But if it's tied to the value you bring, the lessons you've learned, the courage you've gained, the perspective, you're always going to be relevant. And then finally, you want clarity, and clarity comes through action. You don't need the perfect new label, and please, you don't need the perfect elevator pitch to move forward. You need alignment. Ask, what matters to me now? What do I want to build? How do I want to contribute? Who do I want to become? And then you take one step in that direction, because clarity follows movement. Your value didn't retire with your last title. It's not stuck in a story that's over. You get to rebuild and you realign, and the person you become next likely is going to be the most powerful version of yourself yet. If you're in a season of reinvention, of transition, of discovery, I'd love to walk with you. If you'd like more video teaching, click on the next video, sign up on my YouTube channel. I wrote the book, The Audit Principle. It'll give you a roadmap how to fully enjoy this season of your life.